tied. But really, I feel like I'm in the lead because of Rams
Both
Eagles
of you
last
guys
week.
feel that way.
He's still crying about a bad beat. That just, what a novice gambler.
It's not crying. It's just an objectively
Still
bad beat.
whining about it.
I was on the right side.
Meanwhile, does anyone think that the Packers could actually lose this game in Dallas? And if they did, are we ready to just take them off their high perch?
They're not getting beat.
Okay, well, they did lose to the Cleveland Browns.
Cleveland's better than people give them credit for.
I guess so, but only because they beat the Packers.
And a great city.
But right now, we have a brand new segment that's called, we don't have a name for it yet. It's just a lot. It's going to be a 2-minute drill, but it's 10 minutes long. Ravens Chiefs, first things first of all. Mahomes, a home underdog for the second time this season. Third time ever. How did the first one go? Lost to Josh Allen. How did the second time go? Lost to Jalen Hurts. How's the third time going to go? Nobody knows. Nick, come Monday morning, what do you see happening?
Oh, listen, I think the headline from this game, so I know it's not Thursday at 4:10, but there's a little sports media ombudsman.
Wow.
The media is going to be embarrassed by how they've previewed and covered this game.
That's unlikely.
Entirely, the focus has been about what is at stake for the Kansas City Chiefs, about how the Chiefs, if they fall to 1-3, what does it mean? Are they going to actually miss the playoffs? There's been very little, if any, coverage of, hey, this Ravens team that is S-Bob as much as any team in the league, who came into the year with the most talented roster in football, with the best regular season quarterback in football, that team, they're going to be 1-3 to start the season.
Uh-oh.
And that's what's going to happen, and it's going to feel like late to the party on panic for the Baltimore Ravens.
As by media, do you mean like media that has really cast their lot with the Baltimore?
No, I don't. No, I actually am talking more. I'm talking because Brew hasn't done this. The sports media in general has covered this from a Baltimore will be fine no matter what. We're worried about the Chiefs light, and I think that's been foolish.
I think part of it, Nick, I agree with you. I mean, anybody saying the Chiefs aren't going to make the playoffs or in danger that if they lose this game, I think is going too far. But I think, Nick, it's because we just have not seen the Chiefs like this in so long. I know they've had bad stretches at times, but I think it's a higher, like if LeBron averaged 19 this year, people would probably be like, wow, he's really lost it. Whereas
yeah, but what if Steph
really
was averaging 19 as well, and then they're like, what's wrong with LeBron and ignoring Steph?
I think that's what they do. Because LeBron is such a higher perch.
And say if the Chiefs lose this game, they will be in danger of missing the playoffs. Not a guarantee, not picking it, but in danger of. And the reason we're talking about it like this is because the Chiefs are an underdog.
Oh, no, that's not why we're talking about it.
Yes, it is, because they're the one in the midst of a dynasty who's an underdog at home.
Sure. Ravens side. Also 1-2. Lamar said week 1 was a wake-up call, Brew. Also last week was a wake-up call. Running out of wake-up calls. What's your prediction for this game?
Well, Nick likes to come up with his little statements that turn seasons around.
I like
right?
them, actually.
So slogans. So I came up with a slogan. I said it yesterday, but the FTF chip will right the ship. They will win the FTF, first things first chip. And this will right the ship. This will get everything. That's all right. I didn't do it for y'all. I did it for them, the Ravens. This will right the ship because you're down because you had 2 bad losses that you really, should have won those games, or certainly the Buffalo game. And the great thing is you get to play a team with mystique and just a historically great team, but they're not that right now. You know what I mean? So you get the benefit of beating the Chiefs and all that comes with it, and they're not the Super Bowl Chiefs. At least they haven't looked like that.
Okay, I buy that.
The thing that I trust most in this game is the Ravens offense. So I don't know if the FTF chip will right the ship. I don't know if that rolls off the tongue, but I'm with you. Ravens win.
Go ahead, Caleb.
No, I feel bad that I would have. If everyone's picking the Ravens, I would have gone with the Chiefs.
No, you.
I don't like you to be all by yourself.
I like where I'm at, and I also will once again reiterate the point I made before. Everyone, for some reason, has just decided that the 1-2 Ravens They're just unlucky, and the 1-2 Chiefs are bad. Even though the resumes are, they both have played two really good teams. They have lost those games. They both have played one awful team. They won that game by double digits. They both had, high expectations going into the year. And for some reason, the team that's accomplished nothing over the last decade is the one with the benefit of the doubt, and the team that's accomplished everything is the one with none of it.
As bad as the Chiefs have played, or as mediocre, they don't have the.
They're not
worst.
last
They're
in anything.
Yeah,
they're not last in anything. Everyone's like, defense.
Ravens.
Who needs that in the NFL?
32 points.
Ravens gave away one of their games.
Chargers at
The
Giants.
Chiefs had turned it over in the end zone, bro.
Danny Jackson Dart era begins against your guy Justin Herbert, and that Chargers defense. LA favored by 6. What are you expecting from your MVP Justin Herbert?
That's right. I'm expecting, and they must, they being Herbert and the Chargers, continue to change their narrative. The narrative was the Chargers are going to charger. They're going to figure out a way to lose a game. Last year they start 3-3. They don't even score 20 in any of their losses. Weird injuries, weird coaching decisions. That's hopefully a thing of the past. Since 2015, the Chargers, in terms of losses as a favorite, they are third most in the NFL. This is a game they should win. They've won 3 straight of their division. Herbert's one of the MVP favorites. Just don't have a letdown spot, and I don't think they will.
Well, does that mean they have to rout the Giants?
Just keep winning.
Like if they win like they won last week against Denver,
that's fine.
That wouldn't be that impressive. A rookie quarterback making his debut.
No, but I think that at this point, what's impressive for them so far is 3-0 with 3 wins in the division, and that they already have this gap between them and the Chiefs. So as long as they keep winning and keep it on the tracks, I think they'll be just fine.
I agree with you on that. A catastrophic weekend is the Chiefs beat the Ravens and they give one away to the Giants.
Yes,
and then it's all of a sudden, wait. We had this perfect opening.
Yep.
This team was in shambles, and now it's a game apart.
You'd be like, what?
I don't know. I don't know.
Hey! What's going on?
That's your bit.
But you were like,
I would not
you
be
said,
like
wait.
that. No.
What's going?
No, that's not my
That
thing.
would be amazing.
I'd love to play along with you, but that's not what I would be saying.
What's going on?
I would be saying what's going on.
And listen, I am of the belief that at the end of the year, the Giants are going to be considered a really good defense. I know right now they don't have the profile of it, is they gave up 1,000 yards to the Cowboys. But so I think the Giants are, I don't know what Jackson Dart's going to do, but if Jackson Dart just gives them the 20th best quarterbacking of this weekend, then they're live to be in this game.
Interesting. All right, moving on. Colts, Rams. Danny Dimes, undefeated. Good test to see if this Colts team is for real. Greg Jennings, upset alert pick. Rams coming off a heartbreaking loss, shut out in the second half to the Eagles. Is this a bounce-back game for Stafford?
Yeah, Stafford and the Rams in the Colts storybook September, before September's over. We've gotten a bit far enough. And I am happy that Daniel Jones is getting this moment. And also, I probably was a little too harsh on Shane Steichen going into the year because I'm going to get there. He has gotten competent, overall results despite incompetent quarterbacking. Yeah. But they're not a 4-0 team. They're just not. And I'm glad they beat the Broncos because I'm fading the Broncos this year. That game could have gone another way. They have been right there. I think the Rams are a step up in competition for them. I think the Rams, it makes a lot more sense for the Rams to be 3-1 than the Colts 4-0. So I think the Stafford and the Rams end it.
You had the Colts as picking first in the upcoming
I said it was on the board. I said it was on the board. They'd be the worst team in the league.
And I had the Colts winning the AFC South, so that's a point for this side of the table.
Well, so far, early. Yeah, it's early.
3-0. I would just say the Colts are live in this game. They 3-0, they beat the Titans, the Dolphins, and the Broncos. The Broncos defense is comparable to the Rams defense. Both consider themselves top 5 defenses. The Colts put up nearly 500 yards on Denver. The Colts offense has been excellent so far. So I think the Colts are going to be in this one in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, look, I would love to see the Colts beat everybody's All-American in the Rams. I would love to see that. I feel like the Rams are going to win this game, But if the Colts win it, they put everybody on notice. And we have to say this, and Danny, you saw it. They have had good players around their quarterback. They just haven't had even decent quarterback play. And now they're getting good quarterback play. And if they win this game, though, they're legit.
You know, if they win this game, you know what we're going to see? A little bit of the Naptown chant.
Oh,
that's right.
Oh,
a
wow.
little bit.
Christina, get the button ready.
Oh, napped.
Look, we don't think the Pacers are going to do much, but
Well, but it also is really the
right.
Rams. The Niners are undefeated. The Seahawks are now 3-1. It's also just important for the Rams to keep pace in this NFC West.
No question.
That everybody wins.
moving on. Champs, Eagles in Tampa Bay. This is a game on Fox. First matchup ever between two 3-0 teams where all 6 games, Brew, were won by 1 score. What's on hitting your radar?
Well, it's what Nick and Danny have been clamoring for. Jalen and the Birds take flight.
Oh.
So I do think they will go out and throw the football more. They're not going to get crazy. He's not going to throw it 35 to 40 times. But I do think that they will come out and get A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith going early. That'll open things up for Saquon. And I see a really good performance from Jalen Hurts and the Eagles in this one. They want to win this game. And I get it, the Bucs are banged up. But, you know, they've beaten them the last 2 times. They want to put that noise to rest, so they're going to have a great outing.
Brew, I wasn't a receiver like you. I did not cover the NBA for decades. But what's the old adage in basketball? Big man runs the floor.
Yeah, you gotta repay him.
You got to give him a touch.
Yep.
This is rudimentary football analysis. Give A.J. Brown a touch. He's really good. Like, I don't think that's like disrespectful to Jalen Hurts or Saquon Barkley, or it means he can't throw, or I hate the tush push. Just like, if you have a top 3 wide receiver duo in the NFL, use them.
Yeah, and if they don't, and to start,
reasonable.
If they don't in the opening script this week have a more wide receiver centric game plan, then something's going on. Like that, there is.
Yeah, you're not asking for 12 passes.
Correct.
But
And
You throw the ball 50
I'm
times.
just
Throw it
asking
downfield.
for the Eagles to have a game plan of the league's 9th most conservative team. You know what I mean? Not number 1 with a bullet, because last week's game plan didn't work. The game worked, but you know what I mean? The opening script game plan, and Jalen and AJ, who are 2 of your 3 most talented offensive players, maybe your 2 or your 3 most talented overall players, would like you to do it. And I sneaky wonder if Saquon would too. Yeah. If Saquon would like to have a week where it's like, I'm not the focal point. Like, I can take a deep breath.
It'd be weird if, and I don't want this to happen, if A.J. Brown and Devontae got the flu just for 20, and they were unavailable in the game, and then the game plan didn't change.
Correct.
Like, well, we're fine. We're on the ball. Where are we? Bears, Raiders. Caleb, fresh off of an Offensive Player of the Week award that he didn't even celebrate. Did you hear this?
Yeah.
What a guy.
I was thinking about bringing that back.
Oh,
I liked it so much.
Raiders are home underdogs. Danny, how confident are you in Ben Johnson and Caleb?
I'm very confident. And I would just like to say, don't shake your head quite yet, Brew. Don't let Caleb and the Bears get hot now. 1 turns into 2, 2 turns into a bye week, and then look at the schedule. All of a sudden, everyone's like, the NFC North is such a tough schedule, Bears such a tough schedule. Commanders are hurt. They'd be coming off a game against the Chargers. Bears would have an extra week to prepare. Saints at home. At Baltimore,